How you doing? I'm Jeff with Jeff's Lawn Landscaping. I wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about some business, the business side of the lawn service. Um, so I'm wanting to try to start doing this every Sunday. So if this is something that you like, I'd appreciate it if you would like and subscribe and keep an eye out on Sundays when I put videos out. I'd appreciate it. So I'm sitting outside my house here, and there's a lot of traffic that comes by, so I'm sorry if it gets a little loud, and I have a couple dogs in the back. Hopefully they won't get started barking, but we'll get started here. So when I went and got my trucks stickered up, if you've seen some of my videos before, I'm sure you've seen my truck. So anyways, I ended up getting it done, and the cards that I had didn't actually go with my truck. I kind of felt like it was, even though I had the same name, of course, I felt like I looked like two different companies. So let me try to set this table up here. So this is what they gave me. The logo that we come up with on my truck. So I ended up keeping this, of course, and I went to I think it was Office Max and told them that I wanted them to make me some cards with this on there. I asked them if they could shrink this down and put it on a card, and they said, yeah, that's no problem. So I was wanting to show you my cards. So these are the cards. These are the cards I ended up making, and I put the phone number on the bottom. So I don't know, the way it's looking in my camera here, it looks like everything's backwards. So I don't know how you're looking at it, but if so, I guess you get kind of the idea. But I put the logo, ended up putting a phone number, and then on the back I put the things I do, and my YouTube channel and Instagram. I put that on the back because when I went up there, they give you a price where you can just do the front, and then they give you a price where you can have stuff on the back. So I wanted to put as much on there as I could, really, but I didn't want it to look too crowded or whatever. And I thought it was a pretty good deal. So they actually gave me, I forget how many was in here, but of course, I've gave some of them out, so they gave me a box full of them, and it makes it pretty nice. I put them in both my trucks, and then on my phone, I have a thing I stuck on my phone where I can put cards. And so I was wanting to show here, this is what I had on my truck. They're magnet signs, and me and my daughter and stuff I do and everything, which worked pretty good, but I get, you might be able to tell it's kind of bubbling up, starting to get rough. This is actually my second set of magnet signs. The other ones were different, which I really liked this, and I thought it was neat with my daughter being on there, but I just figured with having a logo and getting that logo out there, it might look a little bit more professional, and I got tired of going every 2-3 years and getting magnet signs, hoping that this stickering up my truck will hold up better and like I said, look a little bit more professional. My next thing next year, I would like to, this is the sign that I have that I put out in my yard. And I've got a lot of work out of just putting it out here, and it's a lot of close jobs and stuff. But I would like to next year, of course every year I kind of think of things I can do. I try to do a little bit at a time. But next year I'd like to kind of go with my logo on my signs. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. I may just blow this up and just have my logo here, or I may have it more on top with my number. Uh, who knows? I may even end up putting my YouTube channel, Instagram, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't really know exactly, but I definitely like to have my logo on there, because there again, with this the way it is, and then you see my logo, I feel like I'm two different companies, even though it's the same name. So the more I have this logo out there, the more that, I feel like they'll put two and two together. Because I've had a lot of people, well, they'll see my sign and, oh yeah, I know where you live. I've seen you out there a lot. Where actually I had a part-timer helping me, but as of right now, I'm by myself. Majority of the time, I just work by myself. But they'll see me out, and I think I'm a little bit bigger company than what I really am. But another thing I'm thinking about doing probably next year, I ended up getting my truck stickered up, like I said, and doing a few things, but I try not to do so much at one time. I try to do a little each year, because it kind of gets me excited every year to get motivated to get back into it. I don't like spending so much money at one time. That's one of the reasons why I had the magnet signs for a while, and I'm big into crawl before you can walk, and work your way up to that. But another thing next year I'm thinking about doing too is I've got the red shirts, which is just a regular red shirt, nothing on there. But I'm thinking about going with red, because my truck's red. Well, one truck's red and one truck's white. But I'm thinking about going with the red shirts and putting this logo on the back. As long as it don't look like it's too much red, I'm not sure. But that's kind of the thing I'm thinking about doing. Who knows, I may change my mind. Then I got the red trailer behind me. I don't want to go with white, just because white shirts, it'll of course show everything. I have blue shirts now, kind of matches the sign more. But like I said, I was thinking about going more with the red shirts. I wouldn't even mind. I've noticed on YouTube there's some like power washing companies out there that really has some of the nice uniforms. I don't even know what the material is, but it's just more like a slick material. I'd like to have something like that, depending on the cost, with more of the American flag stuff on there. So I don't know. Like I said, I just like doing a little bit at a time, and we'll see how that goes. If you've done anything similar to this and want to talk to me about it, I'd really enjoy that if you'd leave it in your comments, or even if you have a YouTube channel and you made some videos on something similar to this. I'd appreciate you letting me know what the name of your YouTube is, and I'd like to check it out. So I'd appreciate if you go back and check out some of my other videos, and I'll talk to you on the next video. And like I said, if you like talking to me about the business side of things, or listening to people talk about it, I appreciate if you check out next Sunday when I get back on here and talk about this, some more stuff like this. Thanks a lot.